The 1970s was the golden age of soul music, when black artists revolutionized the sound of a generation. From the Ohio Players' groundbreaking albums to Al Green's smooth love ballads, these 20 voices provided the soundtrack to Black life in America during one of music's most creative decades. So, let's get into it. Stevie Wonder transformed from a Motown child prodigy into the decade's most innovative artist when he gained creative control in 1972. His run of legendary albums between 1972 and 1976. Music of My Mind, Talking Book, Inner Visions, Fulfillingness First Finale, and Songs in the Key of Life revolutionized soul music forever. For black kids growing up in the 70s, Stevie was everywhere. Superstition bumped from car radios. You Are the Sunshine of My Life played at school dances, and I Wish had everyone singing along at family gatherings. His ability to blend gospel, soul, funk, and pop while playing multiple instruments made him a musical god. Songs like Living for the City and Higher Ground weren't just hits. They were anthems that spoke to black experiences, hopes, and struggles. Powers, keep on lying. Are you people? Stevie's music provided both escapism and social consciousness, making every black household complete with his records spinning. Curtis Mayfield left the Impressions in 1970 to become the voice of socially conscious soul. His solo debut album, Curtis, broke away from lighter pop soul toward funk and psychedelic sounds, addressing social realities that mainstream music avoided. But it was 1972's Superfly soundtrack that cemented his legacy. This wasn't just movie music, it was the sound of inner city life, with tracks like Pusherman and Freddie's Dead, painting vivid pictures of urban struggles while providing incredible grooves. I'm your pusherman. Curtis proved soul music could be both conscious and incredibly funky, creating the blueprint for progressive black music that spoke truth to power while keeping people dancing. Isaac Hayes transformed soul music with his deep, baritone voice and orchestral arrangements, creating a cinematic sound that defined cool in the 1970s. After helping build Stax Records as a songwriter and producer, he emerged as a solo star with lush albums like Hot Buttered Soul and Black Moses. Theme from Shaft made Hayes a household name and won him an Academy Award in 1972, making him one of the first black artists to achieve such recognition. His deep voice over wah-wah guitars and strings created the perfect soundtrack for late-night drives and romantic evenings. Hayes represented sophistication and magnetism. His 18-minute version of Walk On By and other extended arrangements turned simple love songs into epic journeys. With his bald head, gold chains, and confident swagger, Isaac Hayes was black masculinity personified through music. James Brown entered the 1970s as the godfather of soul and revolutionized black music by creating funk. His explosive energy and rhythmic innovations shifted soul from melody-driven songs to groove-based experiences that prioritized rhythm above everything else. Songs like Get Up, I Feel Like Being a Machine and Papa's Got a Brand New Bag stripped music down to its essential elements: drums, bass, and raw vocal energy. Brown's performances were religious experiences, with his cape routine and splits becoming legendary.
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up.
For black youth in the 70s, James Brown was pure energy and pride. His music demanded movement and celebration, turning every house party into a dance marathon. Brown's influence extended beyond music into black consciousness, with songs like Say It Loud, I'm Black and Proud, becoming anthems of empowerment that shaped a generation's identity. Al Green's silky falsetto and sensual delivery made him the king of love songs in the 1970s. His collaboration with producer Willie Mitchell created a Memphis soul sound that was both intimate and irresistible, perfect for slow dances and romantic moments. Let's Stay Together became the decade's ultimate love song, still played at weddings today. Green's ability to blend spiritual and sexual desire created music that spoke to both sacred and secular love, making him acceptable in churches and bedrooms alike. For couples in the 70s, Al Green provided the soundtrack to romance. His vulnerable yet masculine approach to love songs gave men permission to be tender while maintaining their cool. Songs like Love and Happiness and I'm Still in Love with You defined what it meant to be smooth, creating the template for romantic soul that still influences artists today. Barry White's deep, velvet voice and lush orchestrations created the ultimate soundtrack for adult romance in the 1970s. His Love Unlimited orchestra arrangements featured sweeping strings and sultry grooves that epitomized sophisticated seduction music. With hits like Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe, and You're the First, the Last, My Everything, White created music for grown folks. Slow jams that spoke to mature love and desire. For black adults in the 70s, Barry White represented luxury and romance. His music played during candlelit dinners and late-night sessions, creating the perfect atmosphere for intimacy. White's larger-than-life personality and passionate delivery made him the ultimate love man, proving that romance could be both sophisticated and deeply soulful while maintaining that essential funk groove. Earth, Wind & Fire blended soul, funk, jazz, rock, and African rhythms into a cosmic sound that defined celebration in the 1970s. Led by Maurice White, they created music that was both spiritually uplifting and irresistibly danceable. September became the ultimate party anthem, but hits like Shining Star, That's the Way of the World, and Getaway showcased their incredible range. Their elaborate stage shows featured magic tricks, costumes, and pyrotechnics that turned concerts into spiritual experiences. For black families in the 70s, EWF represented joy and togetherness. Their music was perfect for block parties, family reunions, and any celebration that needed positive energy. The band's Afrocentric spirituality and message of unity resonated deeply in the black community, creating music that uplifted souls while moving bodies. They proved that conscious music could also be incredibly fun and danceable. The Temptations adapted from their 1960s Motown sound to embrace psychedelic soul and funk in the 1970s. With Dennis Edwards replacing David Ruffin, they created darker, more complex music that reflected the changing times. Papa Was a Rollin' Stone marked their evolution, a 7-minute epic that was more sophisticated than their earlier hits. The song's orchestral arrangement and social commentary showed how the group was growing with their audience.
Papa was a rolling stone.
For black listeners who grew up with classic Temptations, their 70s transformation was initially jarring, but ultimately welcomed. Songs like Ball of Confusion and Psychedelic Shack addressed social issues while maintaining their signature harmonies. They proved that legendary groups could evolve and stay relevant, bridging the gap between nostalgic fans and younger listeners discovering them for the first time. The Isley Brothers evolved from a doo-wop group into funk rock pioneers in the 1970s, incorporating electric guitars and heavier grooves while maintaining their soulful harmonies. Their transformation kept them relevant across multiple generations. Songs like That Lady and Fight the Power featured Ernie Isley's guitar work alongside Ronald Isley's distinctive vocals, creating a sound that appealed to both soul and rock audiences. Their ability to adapt without losing their identity was remarkable. For black music lovers in the 70s, the Isleys represented longevity and innovation. They could deliver tender ballads like For the Love of You and hard funk like Harvest for the World with equal conviction. Their blend of street credibility and musical sophistication made them essential for any serious record collection, proving that great artists could grow with the times while maintaining their core essence. Kool and the Gang began the 1970s as a hard funk band before evolving into masters of danceable grooves that dominated parties and discos throughout the decade. Their infectious rhythms and horn-driven sound made them essential for any celebration. Early hits like Jungle Boogie and Hollywood Swinging featured gritty funk with distinctive horn arrangements and chanted vocals. These songs became staples of black radio and dance floors across America. For black youth in the 70s, Kool and the Gang represented pure fun and escapism. Their music was the soundtrack to roller skating rinks, house parties, and community centers, creating the perfect atmosphere for dancing and socializing without any heavy messages or complications. The OJs, under the guidance of Philadelphia producers Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, created some of the decade's most memorable soul hits. Their lush orchestrations and Eddie Levert's powerful vocals defined the sophisticated Philly soul sound. Backstabbers warned about false friends over an infectious groove, while Love Train promoted unity and togetherness. Their ability to address serious topics while keeping the music danceable was masterful.
What they do, they smile in your face. All the time they wanna take you.
For the Love of Money featured one of the most recognizable bass lines in soul music history, later sampled countless times in hip-hop. The song's commentary on greed was delivered over an irresistibly funky arrangement. For black listeners in the 70s, the OJs provided both warnings and wisdom. Their music played at adult gatherings, where people could appreciate both the sophisticated arrangements and the relevant social commentary, making them perfect for mature audiences. The Commodores mastered both tender ballads and funky dance tracks throughout the 1970s, with Lionel Richie's songwriting and the band's tight musicianship creating a perfect balance between romance and funk. Easy became the decade's perfect Sunday morning song, relaxed, smooth, and filled with Richie's warm vocals. The song's laid-back groove was perfect for lazy weekend mornings and romantic moments.
Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can.
On the flip side, Brick House was pure funk celebration, with Walter Orange's gritty vocals and the band's tight rhythm section creating an unstoppable dance track that celebrated black women's beauty and strength.
Ow. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Ow, shit.
For black music lovers in the 70s, the Commodores provided the perfect party playlist. They could slow things down with 3 Times a Lady or get the party jumping with Machine Gun. Their versatility made them essential for any gathering, proving that great bands could excel at multiple styles. Sly and the Family Stone revolutionized music by creating an integrated band that blended soul, funk, rock, and psychedelia. Their groundbreaking approach challenged both musical and social conventions throughout the early 1970s. Their innovative use of wah-wah guitars, synthesizers, and complex rhythms created a sound unlike anything else in black music. Songs like Family Affair and Everyday People promoted unity while pushing musical boundaries. For progressive black listeners in the early 70s, Sly represented possibility and change. Their integrated lineup and boundary-pushing music suggested that black artists didn't have to stay within traditional soul formats. They could rock, experiment, and challenge expectations while still maintaining their connection to black musical traditions. Sly's influence on funk and rock was immeasurable, inspiring countless artists to think beyond genre limitations. The Spinners became one of the biggest soul groups of the 1970s after leaving Motown for Atlantic Records. Working with producer Tom Bell, they perfected the lush Philadelphia soul sound with smooth harmonies and orchestrated arrangements. I'll Be Around showcased their ability to blend lead vocals with beautiful harmonies over sophisticated arrangements. Philippe Wynn's distinctive lead vocals gave them a unique sound that stood apart from other vocal groups. Their hits like Could It Be I'm Falling in Love and The Rubber Band Man were perfect for slow dances and romantic moments. The group's consistent hit-making throughout the decade made them radio staples. For black audiences in the 70s, the Spinners represented reliability and romance. Their music provided the soundtrack for courtship, slow dances, and intimate moments, proving that traditional vocal group harmony could evolve and remain relevant in the funk era. The Ohio Players brought raw, gritty funk to mainstream radio with their platinum-selling albums in the mid-1970s. Their edgy sound and provocative album covers made them standout stars in the funk explosion. Fire hit #1 on the pop charts in 1975, proving that hard funk could achieve mainstream success. Their combination of tight rhythms, powerful horns, and energy created an irresistible formula. Love Roller Coaster featured their signature sound, driving bass lines, punchy horns, and suggestive lyrics that pushed the boundaries of radio-friendly soul music. Their party-focused approach made them essential for any serious funk collection. For black partygoers in the 70s, the Ohio Players represented uninhibited fun and sexuality. Their music was perfect for adult parties, where people could let loose and express themselves freely. They proved that funk could be both commercially successful and uncompromisingly raw. The Stylistics perfected the Philadelphia soul ballad with Russell Tompkins Jr.'s ethereal falsetto, leading the group through some of the decade's most beautiful love songs. Their delicate harmonies and lush arrangements created the ultimate romantic soundtrack. You Are Everything and Betcha by Golly Wow featured Tompkins' incredible falsetto floating over Tom Bell's sophisticated arrangements.
There's a spark of magic in your eye.
These songs defined vulnerability and tenderness in male vocal performance. Their music provided the perfect soundtrack for young love and heartbreak. Songs like You Make Me Feel Brand New became wedding staples, while their breakup songs offered comfort during difficult times. For black teenagers and young adults in the 70s, the Stylistics represented the emotional side of soul music. Their songs played during slow dances, first dates, and quiet moments when only the most beautiful music would suffice. They proved that gentleness and sensitivity could be just as powerful as funk and aggression. Bill Withers brought a humble, down-to-earth approach to soul music that resonated across all audiences. His simple yet profound songs about everyday life, love, and human connection created some of the decade's most enduring classics. Ain't No Sunshine showcased his minimalist approach, just his voice, guitar, and honest emotion.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Lean on Me became an anthem of community support and friendship.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
Its simple message about helping each other through difficult times resonated deeply in Black communities and beyond. For Black families in the 70s, Withers represented authenticity and wisdom. His music was perfect for family gatherings, church events, and quiet reflection. Unlike flashier soul stars, Withers kept things real and relatable, proving that simple truths could be just as powerful as elaborate productions. Donny Hathaway blended gospel, jazz, and soul into emotionally powerful music that showcased his incredible vocal range and musical sophistication. His collaborations and solo work created some of the decade's most moving recordings. This Christmas became a holiday standard, still played in Black households every December. Hathaway's arrangement and vocal performance created the perfect Christmas soul song that captured both joy and nostalgia.
This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright.
Someday We'll All Be Free delivered a message of hope and perseverance over a beautiful melody.
Someday we'll all be free.
The song later became an anthem for various social justice movements. For spiritually minded Black listeners in the 70s, Hathaway represented the connection between sacred and secular music. His gospel-influenced approach brought church energy to soul music, creating deeply moving experiences that touched both hearts and souls. His tragic early death only added to his legendary status. Joe Simon's smooth voice and relatable songs about love and relationships made him a consistent presence on Black radio throughout the 1970s. His ability to convey both vulnerability and strength made him a favorite among adult soul audiences. The Chokin' Kind showcased his ability to deliver heartbreak with sophistication. His smooth vocal delivery made even painful breakup songs sound elegant and refined.
All this choking kind, that's all it is. You can.
Songs like Drowning in the Sea of Love featured his signature style, conversational vocals over laid-back arrangements that created the perfect late-night listening experience.
Drowning in the sea of love, let me tell you all.
For mature Black audiences in the 70s, Joe Simon provided sophisticated soul music that addressed adult concerns and experiences. His music played in jukeboxes, at house parties, and during quiet moments when only the smoothest soul would suffice. Simon proved that consistency and craftsmanship could create a lasting career. The Whispers perfected the art of smooth vocal harmonies and sophisticated soul throughout the 1970s, creating music that appealed to both younger and older Black audiences with their polished sound and romantic themes. You're a Special Part of My Life featured their signature harmonies over a beautiful arrangement that showcased their vocal precision.
You're a very special part of my life.
Their ability to blend individual voices into perfect unity was remarkable. Songs like Olivia, Lost, and Turned Out told complete stories while maintaining irresistible grooves. Their narrative approach to soul music created mini-movies within 3-minute songs. For Black music lovers in the 70s, the Whispers represented class and sophistication. Their music was perfect for adult gatherings, where people appreciated vocal craft and emotional depth. They proved that traditional harmony groups could evolve with the times while maintaining their core appeal, creating timeless music that still sounds fresh today. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.